My name's Killian.
My name's Leah.
And this is Take 9 Studio.
And we're playing Agree to Disagree.
Strongly disagree.
No?
Oh, we are.
There we go.
Agree.
Agree.
I think we're off to a good start. For today, we have the wonderful Alessia, our content creator here at Take 9 Studio, who's going to be asking us certain questions, and we are going to decide whether we are neutral on the decision, agree, strongly agree, disagree, or strongly disagree. And then we're going to discuss why. And we're going to save the world doing it.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
DaVinci is the better editing software.
Yes. I've been using DaVinci a few years now. Probably 2 years, I think. I used to be Premiere Pro.
Go on.
I used to be on Premiere Pro. I loved Premiere Pro, but it crashed a lot. Everyone that knows that uses Premiere Pro, it crashes a lot. And then I decided to switch, and I've never looked back since. And you recently?
Yeah, I'm a recent convert. I started on, I was an Apple fan, so I started on Final Cut Pro, and I enjoyed what I was able to do on that. But after a couple of years, I felt it got very stagnant. I think I've said this to you before, that it's not Apple's priority. Apple make their money off phones and computers. They don't make their money off editing software, whereas DaVinci, they're obviously owned by Blackmagic, and almost their entirety is editing software, and obviously certain cameras, but like they really hit the notch on updates. There's constant updates, constantly like things are getting better, whereas Apple just fall behind and they lag on that. It could be 3 years waiting for an update that you would have had within a week. And so I made the switch, and it took me about a month to switch over, but it was worth it. Yeah.
Few tears.
A lot of tears.
I just said trust, and now look at you.
Flying like an eagle. Yes, strongly agree.
So proud.
Nice.
Okay. Are we cheersing after everyone?
Apparently.
God, we're here all day.
For the second one?
Yeah.
Yes. Hit us.
Does technology make us lazier?
Use your own mind.
Yeah. It's a tough one. I don't think it makes us lazier, because it does help with functionality and speeding up workflows and stuff like that. It can be certain things can be distractions for sure. I think it can make us more efficient, or it does make us more efficient, and allows more time to do other things because of how quickly you can do certain things now with technology. I don't necessarily think it makes us lazier, but it depends on an individual and how they use it, I think.
Yeah, well, I think that's fair, because I think any individual can use anything to make themselves lazy if that's their prerogative. But yeah, I think what you said there is quite correct, in that it's actually allowed us to do a lot more. So I actually feel like there's more pressure on us to be better at everything now, because there is this like idea that you don't have to spend hours cutting out somebody now, because the computer can do it quite well for you, like if you're masking out or something like that. So you now need to be quicker at that and better. So I actually feel the opposite. I feel like it's actually made us want to be less lazy, or feel like we have to be less lazy, we have to be better, and we have to be quicker. So yeah, I'd agree.
The age-old saying, work harder. No, work smarter, not harder.
That was impressive. I'm glad we got through that together.
Thanks.
Okay.
Are we really doing this?
We should move on to shots. Yeah.
Okay.
That's for the next one.
Number 3.
I would survive a zombie apocalypse.
I wouldn't say I'd strongly agree. I've got some training. I've played a lot of zombie apocalypse games. I play video games, for anyone that doesn't know. I have played The Last of Us many times, and I feel I would do well. I don't think I'd be one of the ones that would survive the whole thing, but I think I'd last a while before one of them got me.
Nice. I'm probably one who would like to jump on a bandwagon, so I think I'd be zombified fairly quickly. I'd like to get in ahead of the pack and become. Yeah. I also then feel like that you know what? A rest is as good as a rest. I'd enjoy it. I would just, take me. I'm done. So I would strongly disagree. I don't think I'd have the will to live in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Summer is better than winter.
you have some strong feelings on this.
I don't like winter.
In context, I mean, winter in Ireland, not so much. Winter in other countries, very, very much. That's why I'm staying neutral, because I actually enjoy both seasons. But like winter in Ireland.
Yeah, this is in the context of Ireland.
There was no specific.
Well, I'm putting it in the context of Ireland. I don't like the winter here.
There's no such thing as bad
It's
weather,
just-
there's just bad clothing.
That's it. It's depressing and dreary, and it gets dark super early, whereas the summers are like longer days, a little
Hotter,
bit warmer.
you're, like sweaty all the time.
Yeah,
You're giving
I'll
out
deal
about
with that.
it.
I'll
Okay.
deal with that. I'll put up with that instead of the short days. I hate short days
I'll be neutral.
on the dark night.
I'll be Switzerland on this.
Canon is better than Sony.
Oh, legitimately. Oh, sorry.
Canon is better.
Yeah.
Although, look, we both started on Canon. We both started. I think there was a Canon 80D as well. Am I right?
Yeah.
Loved it, and I made a lot of projects with it. But since leaning mostly into videography and stuff, and kind of letting photography fall by the wayside, Sony I think do better film cameras or video-based cameras. Canon are better for photography. Oh, as well, because I did like a comparison video before I switched to Sony from Canon. It was actually cheaper to move, or more cost effective to completely switch to Sony, because the new line of like Canon cameras that they came out with changed the like lens adapter completely, so you had to get a whole new range of lenses as well,
Yeah.
which just I think kind of shot in the foot. But
Yeah.
as like a cinematographer or whatever, Sony it is for me, I think.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. I think we're going to get like shot
We're
by people, but
probably-
like it's more photography. I did enjoy my
Come at me,
cameras,
bro.
but it's for videography, which is all we do now. That's Sony is much better.
We can both agree that Nikon is shit.
I think we're very
So
yeah.
okay.
Hit us, Celestia.
Wait, I'm taking a drink.
Vertical video filming is better than horizontal.
I can't believe you said that to my face. If I may,
The floor is yours.
I
Please.
hate vertical filming. I hate it.
Yeah.
I understand its place, but I hate it. My eyes are like this, not like this.
Yeah.
Therefore, I see better in landscape. That's why movies have been landscape for 100 years. Like you don't want to see dead space down here and dead space up here. That's not the way the world is. I, again, understand its place. It's on phones, and now that's how we hold a phone. So it's fine. I can make those videos. But I think it stifles creativity. It maybe perhaps breeds other types of creativity, but I think it stifles cinematography. And it's a lot harder to, and I don't mean harder, oh, it's harder, so I don't want to do it. It's harder, it's just not as good, so that's why it's harder. I think making a beautiful landscape video is beautiful. And look, I'm on fucking social media every day, all day as well, so I understand,
Yeah.
but I don't like it.
These videos will probably be made to
Yeah, you are seeing
adapt,
me vertically.
to adapt to vertical content, because it's annoying. We have to adapt to it, and
Yeah.
it is. I totally agree. Like there's different sciences and stuff behind like horizontal filming and the rule of thirds and like the spiral. I can't think of the name of it.
Fibonacci.
That one. And vertical is just, and there don't get me wrong, there are some really good content creators that do make very cinematic content with vertical video, but it just doesn't carry the same emotion, I feel. And also I've seen a lot of people actually post the things vertically, but it's still a horizontal video, so you have to actually flip your phone manually to kind of enjoy it properly.
Yeah.
Kind of forcing you to turn your phone, which I think is like, I like that. And I think TikTok are like encouraging you to post horizontal videos now, because you can press a button that makes it go
Yeah.
horizontal and stuff like that. So vertical it's here to stay, I think, for a while, and we just have to keep rolling. But it's so tough sometimes making content for clients, and I've been like, oh, we need this for both vertical and horizontal, and you're like, oh, great. It's just,
I feel like it's even vertical video is not using vertical video, because if you were to take this table as your phone, and here's the top of your phone, here's the bottom of your phone, and you watch that vertical video, all of this has like the back and the stuff. It's not. There's nothing in that. And then all of this has like the name and the fucking caption. So you are actually still only watching
Using a small
this
portion
amount,
of it, yeah.
and you're just basically putting filler in the, like, nobody uses this part of their video in vertical video.
because all the little buttons and
Yeah.
the
So it's just there to keep you like entertained. I don't even think.
Not entertained.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not like we're using vertical for any particular cinematography reason. It is literally just for fun. So.
Yeah. We're very passionate about this subject, as you can tell.
You hit a nerve there.
Moving swiftly on.
Sorry for
Did
spitting
you
on you. Yeah,
spit on me?
I am frothing. Frothing.
Don't talk to me. Thank
I
you
will
very
not.
much.
Content creators should prioritize audience engagement over artistic expression.
This is your subject. Well, I'll go disagree because I can see the reason why people would want to.
So I am actually, I would agree, but like it goes against what I feel. But I would agree because content creators is a job that has been created for the last few years for company branding and company or like promotion for advertisement and stuff. And therefore, if that's your job, that's what you have to do. Then unfortunately, you do have to just kind of shut down the creativity side of you. Not all together, but at the forefront has to be audience engagement, because otherwise then a company is going to be like, hey, that looks really great. Looks like you spent a lot of time on it. It did all for our company, so we're going to let you go. You know, I don't want to agree, but like I kind of have to agree. If it's content creation, I think you have to look at audience engagement. Yeah. If it's an art form or it's an artistic expression of you, then absolutely not. But if it's content creation as a job, you have to look at it.
Yeah, when you put it in that context, absolutely. But there's so many frustrating trends. There's like that blinking trend at the moment, where it's literally just...
I'm going to flip tables by the end of this video. I'm actually going to flip tables. Like,
where it's like just
what is wrong with you
it's
people?
just 1 second, and it's just really annoying. And I notice it straight away, and I flick. I'm like, nope.
You're not getting my 17
exactly,
views. Like when I try and read your caption. Like,
There's that too. I don't particularly like. I'm watching a social platform and I'm scrolling through reels to look at videos. Yeah. I don't want to look at a video to be then told read the caption. No, I want to read. Yeah. I don't like to read.
I might not even be able to read.
Spoiler alert, I can't read. Yeah. So part of me is like, that's really frustrating.
I dislike trends like that, but I think what irks me as well is then people then start blaming the algorithm, and I'm like, no, like you've created this. The algorithm learns from you. So like, and collectively you as well, like as in like, if you started this trend and this trend is doing well, then and it's going to show like, oh God, this person got 100,000 views because all they did was blink in it. The algorithm is going to be like, oh, people love videos that are less than a second. Therefore, the algorithm is going to be like, I'm going to show all these videos to people because apparently they love it. Yeah. We don't. We hate it. I'm speaking for everybody here.
We're forced to watch.
But like, it's because like it's
a vicious circle.
Yeah, it's retention editing, and it's one of the worst things to happen since vertical video. Like, it's retention editing. It's not editing for any like sustenance. It's just, I want people to watch this, and it doesn't matter what it's about, because they're going to learn nothing, they're going to grow nothing from this, but they're going to watch it and my views are going to go up. Yeah. Yeah. Retention editing.
Pineapple belongs with pizza.
Can I throw my cup off?
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised by that.
Good.
What?
That I feel like you just kind of eat everything.
I do, but I think food has places. It's like, what's the thing? It's like, intelligence is knowing that.
Knowledge is knowing that tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is knowing is not put in a fruit salad.
Yep.
Sorry, did I take that?
Yeah, you took that away from me. So, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, it's like chocolate and nuts. I don't like chocolate that has nuts in it.
But that's a good.
I like them separately, but I don't like them together. And it's the same as pizza. I like pineapple. I love pineapple. Pizza is my most favorite food.
I like pineapple
juice.
They do
not belong together.
True. Peanuts and chocolate do.
No.
There's a whole brand of chocolate behind Reese's.
Yep. Well, they've ruined their life. So.
Okay. We all agree.
Let's move on.
Are cats better than dogs?
I think I'm just gonna leave my cup over here.
I like cats. They're fine. There are some really nice cats. But I love dogs.
I love dogs.
You love
I
dogs.
love dogs. Yeah, I am that person who
In the corner of
is,
the
like
room.
will greet every dog the way they deserve to be greeted, with like a little, smudge of the face, little
Scooches.
buff scratch.
Belly rub.
Okay, I feel
You
better.
mean
about
like
this
if
whole
there was
process
if
now.
there was a party and if there was a dog in it, you'd be there in the corner by yourself as the dog.
Yeah, I
Snuggling
would,
with
yeah.
it.
I have the nerdiest hobby.
I know I do. Out of the two of us, I know I do. Yeah. Okay.
You want to take this one?
What's your nerdy hobby that you?
Oh no, I disagree. I don't. Well, I guess.
You don't really. Your
Motorsport.
hobbies- yeah, your hobbies aren't nerdy.
Yeah, I love karting. I kart most weeks.
Yeah. They're cool
I don't
hobbies.
think it's that. Yeah, I don't think it's the nerdiest thing in the world. So that's why I disagree. I know what yours is. So.
Okay, so starting off pretty tame. I play video games. I love video games.
Shocking.
I have had PlayStation 1 through 5. And recently I've picked up Dungeons and Dragons. So I play make believe. It's great fun. I roll dice. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Recently they came out. It was actually published by someone here in Cork. A paper that D&D is actually very good for your mental health.
Cool.
So there you go.
So is karting.
Well,
Actually, no.
sure.
I
So we're the
got
same.
very angry.
Yeah.
It's actually.
Yeah, I
great.
lost to that 5-year-old.
No, I never lose.
No, that's true. So I would say I am the nerdiest.
Do
I
you
watch
lose
cartoons.
D&D? Can you lose D&D?
No, it's about telling a great story.
Oh.
So nobody loses.
Oh, it's like there's no winners. I don't know enough about this to disagree with that.
It's like a slow zoom of
Yeah.
you going, not listening to what I say. Yeah,
Next question.
that's about right.
Constant pressure to create new content leads to creative burnout.
I think we both
Tell
would
me
strongly agree.
content.
I know.
Yeah.
As we sit here making
Have you made
content.
this yet?
Yeah, is it done now?
Strongly agree. As somebody who very recently went through what I would consider burnout, it's excessive, it's aggressive, it has. Now we've brought a lot of that on ourselves. We are very busy here. We have a lot of client work to do, and then we're also trying to, follow through with our own projects. And running a business can be difficult, but that business is based on content creation as well. So I think we kind of got ourselves in this. But it was a lot. It's been a heavy 18 months of running this business, and yeah, it was just constant creation, and I just felt like I was starting to not enjoy it, which was for me is the worst thing, because the only reason I'm in here is because I enjoy it. So I knew something was a little bit off. So yeah, I felt it. I took like a week or two off, or maybe a little bit more, and I came back, a lot better than I was. I don't think you can just switch it off. If you've been hammering things for 18 months to 2 years, you can't just take 2 weeks off and then suddenly feel much better. But like, I do feel a lot better about what I'm doing. So I think, and I think is actually like when you're scrolling through social media and everybody's doing everything so great, and you're like, oh geez, why can't I do that? And then I think you have to be realistic about it. And even just looking back at some of my own work, I'm like, no, I'm good at this. Like I'm good. You just can't do everything, but you feel like you probably should be doing.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everything you say. Strongly agree.
Yeah.
Burnout is tough. I still feel like I'm kind of in that space of burnout. Like it's kind of a hamster wheel of it kind of thing. Especially like when I was making a lot of content there for a while for TikTok and Instagram, and I was finding a lot of traction, and then just hit a wall with kind of motivation, creativity and stuff like that. And it's hard because as you said, you like kind of doom scroll. Sometimes I'm scrolling to get ideas, but it does end up being a bit of a doom scroll as well, and you're seeing all these people like putting out their content and seeing them have all these great ideas and stuff like that, but then they're probably in the same boat. But it's just like Instagram gives you this illusion of like everyone's working all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, it can be tough.
Yeah. I think and that's again, it seems to be a thing that like, oh no, you posting every day, you have to post every day. And I did that for a little while as well last year, and then I realized it's like, I'm not enjoying the stuff I'm making. B, I can't remember a single video I made. Like, so nothing was long lasting, nothing was effective enough for me to be like, and I made it. So if you watched it, if you were watching every video I made, there's no way you'd remember it if I don't even remember making it. Whereas like you get other people like Andreas Hem, who like releases one video a year, and it's incredible and it's perfect. And like I actually remember each of his videos because I'm like, that was so fucking good. Like, so I think you are being pushed to be like, no, just content every time, more. But like, it only ends one way. But you won't see that because all you'll see is like your favorite content creator is pushing stuff every day, and then they may suffer burnout and they'll stop posting. You won't see that. They won't come on and be like, hey, I'm burnt out, so I'm not going to be here anymore. They just won't post anymore. But because there's so many others, they'll take the place and you will never see that. Yeah. So you just, as you said, you just feel like, oh, everybody's always doing it, so why can't I? Yeah.
It's a vicious circle. And then like I'm starting to try and post again a bit more regularly, and like I'm getting absolutely hounded by like the algorithm not pushing my content at all, and like it's getting barely any views, barely any likes, and that's gut-wrenching because like you've put in X amount of hours into making this video that isn't just a 1 second blink rotation, and like it gets 5 views and you're like, cool,
thanks,
thank you. So yeah, it's a tough gig, you guys. Next.
You ready?
Yeah.
Cork is better than Dublin.
Oh, because this is
God
controversial because you're from Dublin. People didn't know he's from Dublin. Huh?
Interesting.
Controversial? Alright, spill.
No, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
That's true.
I moved to Cork 11 years ago for a different job, and I have never regretted that. I am from Dublin originally. I then lived in Meath, and then I went back to Dublin. So a lot of people think or say that I'm actually from Meath, but I don't feel like I am. I feel like I'm from Dublin, and I do like Dublin, and I go back up regularly enough, and I enjoy it. But would I like to live there? No, I don't. I don't think it has. It has like a higher cost of living. It has like more traffic, harder to get a house, more expensive to buy a house, and it's already expensive enough to buy a house down here. Yeah, it does have the sea, but it doesn't have the Cork coast, which is like one of the best coasts, if not in Ireland, in the world. It's impressive, although like so is Kerry and Donegal, but like it is like
it's the west of Ireland.
It's just a beautiful county, and it almost has everything, maybe to a smaller scale, but it pretty much has everything that Dublin has. So
has Cillian Murphy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it has Cillian. I was like,
a different Cillian with a C.
Yeah, not as well known in the film industry, but yeah, I Cork is better than Dublin.
Yeah, I'm from Leinster as well. I'm from Wexford.
That's like South Dublin, basically.
Yeah, and I've been living here pretty much the same amount of time. We realised that we moved to Cork pretty much in the same month, in the same year, within like a week of each other, but didn't become friends until maybe 2 years after we moved here. So we've both been here the same amount of time, and yeah, I love Cork. Like I've been in Wexford, I went to school in Waterford, and then I went to college in Limerick. Like I've kind of dotted around all the cities, and obviously being in Leinster, I've travelled up to Dublin a lot. And Cork was just felt more homey to me. I always say that it's like a city full of country people, is the vibes I get, because everyone says how friendly people are in Cork and stuff. And yeah, Cork's just better. It's the real capital of Ireland.
Nobody's going to Limerick anyway.
Up the rebels.
I am a night owl.
Much to my detriment. You are too, I think.
No, I'm like I don't know.
I'm just a constantly tired
flamingo. I don't know. What is it? Like an early bird, a night owl?
No, I'm a permanently tired pigeon.
Yes. I'm pretty good at going to bed early enough these days. Like I will work. I can work late, and I have done it on numerous occasions, and I can work like late into the night, and I actually probably work quite well at night. But I also get up at 6 or before 6 in the morning to train. So I'm like that's the only time I can do it. So I'm like,
let me remember then.
like we're flexible.
And it's better than you.
But yeah, so like I am up early, and I function quite well in the mornings after a little while. So I think I'm
After many a coffee.
I'm very neutral. I can do both.
I sadly cannot do both. It's a weakness of mine.
Is it though? I mean, like I don't see why you have to be up early in the morning. Like
To do work.
that's the early bird propaganda
Yes.
that has been forced upon you
100%.
to say that
The rat
you
race.
cannot do the same amount of work because you got up late.
I agree.
And whether that's true or not on you, that's nothing to do with them. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm very much a night owl. I always tell myself every morning, okay, it's going to be different now. I'm going to get to bed early tonight and I'll be up and rested and stuff. It never happens. I do find my brain, I become more motivated or just more like, I don't know, energized at nighttime, unfortunately. And then I struggle to get up in the morning. It's tough. Like if I know that like I have to be somewhere for like work client stuff, I'll get up. It's no problem because it's an external motivator.
Yeah.
But if it's just myself, I'm like to pull myself out of bed. So yeah, unfortunately, I am a night owl.
Yeah. I took a quiz before. My Dana, my wife, sent this quiz to me before. Like she took it and was clearly an early bird owl. There was actually like an earlier option than an early bird, and she got it. Like so. She's definitely an early bird, and like I sleep on the couch by 9, so that's fine. I took it and it actually put me in the middle. It actually said I could be either, so
You should send
I imagine if you did that, yeah, you would be
You need to find that quiz and send it to me.
go so far into the night owl that you'd actually become tomorrow's early bird.
Close, honestly.
Nice.
More important for content creators to prioritize quantity of output over quality.
Yeah. I think, yes, everyone's like consistency and quantity is good, but maybe it's more because of the industry we're in. A part of me is like, if I'm putting out a video, it needs to represent my skill as well. And like trying to show the quality of my work and what I can do and stuff. And sometimes it's really hard to do that consistently for big batches of work and do it like quite frequently. So yeah, I would probably put the quality over quantity.
Yeah, I would tend to be the same. I know for the last one, which was kind of similar enough, but like I tend to agree. I do feel like, I suppose if you're hired as a content creator and it's like your 9-to-5 job and for a company and they're like, you just need to make us content. But yeah, well then just fucking get it out basically. But for us, no, I think like as you said, our quality needs to be in every video. We can't just hand over stuff to a client and be like, whatever, we tried. Like it has to be done. We're putting our name on that at all times. And for that, the quality just has to be there.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Like if you can do both, fantastic. But I know it's hard to do both. We're too much fun here.
Buy happiness.
It can buy you cars, and that's basically the same thing.
I would say I agree. I don't think it's the be all and end all of your happiness, but it sure does help. So it takes a lot of stress off to allow you to freely kind of have a bit more fun with life instead of just working your ass off and not getting any fun.
I'm not saying that somebody who's poor can't be happy, but like I don't see how I could be happy being too poor to buy food, have a house, pay for the life that I want to live. I think it's not that the money is buying happiness, it's that the money takes away things that will also subtract from your happiness. So like if you don't have to worry about money, then you can the only thing you need to worry about is your own happiness. Then you can focus on what makes you happy. And whether that is, living in a woods with like owning no possessions, that's fine, but you'll still need money to get you there into those woods with food. And so you still need the money. I just don't think, plus cars, you can buy a lot of cars.
Nice.
Buy cars, and that would make me happy.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd prefer to cry in a Porsche than in my own car. Or sorry, be happy in my own car. Strongly agree.
There we go.
Money.
I love spicy food.
I'm neutral. You're always adding spice to your lunch. Spice.
Why is it spicy?
I have grown to like it to a certain extent. I think I've improved my spice threshold, but I am not super good with spicy food. I prefer like Asian spicy over like Mexican spicy, if that makes sense.
Can she say that?
Can I say that?
Can she?
Can I say
Can
that?
she say
Can I?
She's, oh yeah, she's just disrespected an entire race.
No, because they're like it's a different.
Locked out.
It's a different kind of spice.
Exceptionally like cancelable.
She was like, I hate those Mexicans.
No, I didn't say I hated them.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm
I-
paraphrasing.
Let you know
I said,
that this world can be cruel.
I said,
You want to keep it
I
safe.
prefer Asian spicy food over Mexican spicy food.
Okay, so
It's
she
a
prefers
different-
Asians than Mexicans.
Yeah.
That's a preference.
Yes.
We're finding out quite a lot.
Oh,
here.
we are.
I like spicy food.
Well, if that's what you
It's
move on.
that's what she said.
And now we're done.
And we're cancelled.
That's
We're shutting the doors.
That's the teaser now for this video.
That is the teaser.
We have more content coming very soon.
Oh, we're going this way. Okay. We hope.
YouTube's back, baby.
We are sorry. If you got this far, well done. You are stronger than most.
Yes.
2 people standing.
Yeah. Just being like, yep.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
20 minutes.
Give it a
Yeah.
like. Smash that
Okay.
like button. Oh, we're going this way.
I've been
Is
Killian.
that it? I've been Leah, I
And
think.
this has been Take 9. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
I think we
Do
did
we
well.
agree that we disagreed or agreed that we
I
agreed?
think we did quite well. We've learnt a lot.
Even more than we probably needed.
Yeah. And we're going to wrap up this video, but we do have more coming.
Yes.
So
Tune in next time. Smash that like button and subscribe. Isn't that what they all say?
Yeah, that was nice.
That's what
That
they all
I enjoyed
say.
that. Okay. And we out.
Bye.
Woo!
Till pips, motherfuckers.